Hey peeps, it has been not that long. I uploaded kind of recently, and it's kind of weird that I'm uploading now. It's literally 11:59 p.m. December 31st, 2019, and I'm here recording a YouTube video instead of going out with people and just kind of hanging out for the new year. I'm here. And you know what? Every year I think I have something to say, but I really don't. Um, with this being the end of the decade, I think I finally kind of found something to say to you guys. Or I guess what I've been wanting to say every year. Um, what I've been wanting to say is thank you. It's been 7 years of me being on the platform, making cringy videos on my old account, which I made some video that reached 21,000 views, but I never really did anything with it because it's a weird video and I thought it was cool, cringy, it was everything that you'd think a what's called like a 12-year-old kid would be making, you know. It's posting whatever I thought was cool, what I thought that I could do as a single person, a 12-year-old kid, 12, 13-year-old kid just trying to, do something on YouTube. I never thought that anything would come of this. I never thought that I would actually keep trying or, I didn't ever think that I would try to get big or anything, I just posted things I wanted to um, on YouTube. I did have a dream. I had a dream to become a YouTuber. It was a thing at the time. A lot of people were getting big on YouTube. A lot of people were getting actual money, sponsorships. It was the rise. It was the rise of YouTube. I saw YouTube go from a platform that looked like a little TV on the iPhone 3 to a big, big corporation hosting huge get-togethers every year for YouTubers to make a rewind of the year, millions of dollars going through that company. And it's so interesting to see that whole little thing that was only thought to be sharing videos with friends, family members, to be something that could be so inspirational as to inspire younger generations or older generations to, do something, share talent, knowledge, information, time, share all of this stuff on a platform that was just used for family members, you know. Looking at it now, I am the furthest away from my dream than I could have ever thought that I'd be. I'm not saying that I gave up on my dream, but I've just kind of set priorities differently. I've looked into things that are not YouTube, and I don't think I could put my full like force into YouTube full time to, make a grind, do all of this stuff to make it something that it's not. Um, but I think overall I'm happier. I mean, I was a kid. I'm still like somewhat of a kid. Like everything that I've done leading up to this point of somewhat uploading to YouTube, not uploading to YouTube, doing streams every now and then, not having a set schedule, saying I'm going to do stuff, it's led up to the person I am now. And, I'm happy that I kind of chose not to do full time because I had so much to do. I had so much to live up to. I needed to finish high school. I needed to get at least some college, and I knew that I had to do that because this YouTube thing is not something that is seen as like, reliable or gives something. It's not like a set job. It's something that I wanted to do as a hobby. And maybe later on I can start the grind to maybe do YouTube, but it's not something I would want to do, full time right now. I have college, I have friends, I have a life to live and, myself to please. I don't think I could please other people on a platform that I wouldn't be pleased with. You know what I mean? But also, without YouTube, I don't think I would be creative or as social as I am today. YouTube has been a great outlet for me to try and get out all of my social anxiety issues and to learn how to speak to others and, be more confident when I'm speaking. Yeah, like people don't think that YouTube is a great outlet to get some of these things out or to work on things like this. I have siblings, but none of them lived with me. So I was just always in my house alone. My parents trusted me a lot, so they left me home alone. And, like as much as it's cool to hear that my parents trust me, I think overall it kind of damaged me in the sense that I didn't have social interaction for hours at a time, days at a time. I would just be by myself, taking care of myself. And, I had friends. Being a kid, you can't drive to your friend's house. And, people can't be over my house when my parents aren't there without them knowing. And it's just a whole fiasco of things that kind of led up to like a building issue. And YouTube kind of just made that outlet for me to get all these anxiety issues out, like try to talk to people who are maybe not even watching, people who are watching, who knows. Like it's just something that helps in my daily life now. It makes me more confident in myself, and I think that's a great thing for kids nowadays. There's a lot of people that I know that have very severe anxiety issues, worse than me, than what I had back then. But I think this would be a great outlet for people like that and kids like that today. But like I said, it's all thanks to this platform that I can talk to someone without breaking down or maybe losing the other individual's interest, and just the fact that I can find anything to talk about. And again, I say thank you. I thank you for everything that's happened these past 7 years. And like I said in my last video, no, I'm not coming back. I would love to, maybe a few uploads this year. Hopefully, a few higher quality uploads will come this year. I have a few things brewing in my mind, hopefully, and hopefully I'll go through with it fully. Hopefully nothing will get lost in translation. Just a lot of things that could, potentially make me lose confidence in the project. There was a project that I wanted to do called Real Solitude, and there was a lot of issues that came up with that project, and it just never saw the light of day. And my goal for this year in 2020, which it is now at 12:06, my goal is to put out a fully released project, a fully like a huge production project, at least huge to me, out on YouTube. Be proud of it. If it gains traction, it gains traction. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I just want to finish a project, and it may not be gaming related, but it might be gaming related. We'll never know until I get some stuff to go through. But you know, it's been an amazing few years. This year has been amazing in itself, 2019 to 2020. It's been awesome. And I would not have changed anything that's happened this past decade. Everything that has happened so far has made me just a better person in general. And I'm grateful for it. So, with that being said, I wish you all a wonderful day and a happy start to the new year. Bye, guys.